So here two equal sides of an isosceles triangle are given that 7x minus y plus 3 equal to 0 and x plus y minus 3 equal to 0, and the third side is passing through the point 1 comma 0. Then the equation of the third side. Dear students, this is the equal isosceles triangle. Dear students, two sides are equal. Suppose the student, the third side, this is the third side is passing through the point is given that 1 comma 0. Now students, the equation of the third side, right now we find the equation of the third side. So my dear students, the equation of the third side is passing through the 1 comma 0, having the slope we take m. Now this is the student, the slope of the first line. So here the slope of the first line, all of you take the slope of the first line, 7x minus y plus 3 equal to 0 is the students minus of a by b. Minus of a by b is the students minus 7 by minus 1, then this is 7. The slope of this line equal to 7. So dear students, now the slope of the second line. So now students, the slope of the second line is the slope of, all of you here, the x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. The slope of x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 is the students minus of a by b. This is minus 1. This is the slope having minus 1. So dear student, this is of length. These two are undoubtedly, these two sides of length equal. Undoubtedly when we are taking the theta, this is also theta. Now students, if we know that the slopes of any two lines, then angle between them is tan theta equals to m1 minus m2 by, everybody know that tan theta, we know that tan theta equals to, what is the form students? Tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 into m2. This is the formula of tan theta. Tan theta equals to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Now students, how can you write this is? Tan theta equal to m1 minus m2. This is what? 7 minus m. 7 minus m. m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2 is the 7m. Okay students? 7 minus m by 1 plus 7m. After then students, this is m1 minus m2. Undoubtedly 1 plus 1 by 1 minus of m. Is it clear students? How can you write this is? Undoubtedly dear students, m1 minus m2. Yes. Whole by 1 plus m1 m2. m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2 is the minus 1. Now students, we can written as undoubtedly this is, undoubtedly students, now the cross multiplication, undoubtedly this is 7 minus of m, this is 1 minus m equal to m plus 1 equal to students 1 plus 7m. Now this is first multiple with 7, undoubtedly 7 minus 7m. After that this is minus m plus m square. So students, 7 minus 7m minus m plus m square. Now this is multiple with m plus 7 into m square. That is, after that multiple with 1 plus 7m. So students, this is what? 7m square. Now first you can write m square. After that minus 8m plus 7. This is the students 7m square. Undoubtedly dear student, this is plus 8m plus 1 equal to 0. This is sending to the other side. Dear students, when it is sending other side, 6m square minus of 16m. This will be sending other side plus. Therefore students, 7m square minus m square, 6m square, 8 plus 8, 6. This is the students minus 6 equal to 0. 1 minus 7 is the minus 6. So students, divided by 2, this is 3m square plus 8m minus 3 equal to 0. 2 3s are 2 8s are 2 3s are. Now students, so after the factorization, undoubtedly students, the quadratic equation now expand into the factors. 3 into 3 9. This is 9 ones are 9. Therefore students, 3m square, that is the 9m minus m. 9m minus m is the 8m minus 3 equal to 0. Now students, this is 3m, m plus 3 minus 1 is the common, m plus 3 equal to 0. So students, this is m plus 3 into 3m minus 1 equal to 0. Now we are getting the two values of m equal to minus 3 and m equal to 1 by 3. Dear students, if you are taking m equal to minus 3, the line is passing through the point 1 comma 0. The line is passing through the point 1 comma 0. Therefore student, the equation of the third side having the slope m equal to minus 3 and passing through the, what is the students? The equation of the line, if m equal to minus 3 and the point is the students 1 comma 0. Now the equation of the third side, we know that y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. This is the slope point form. Here we know that point is 1 comma 0, slope is minus 3. Y minus y1, that is y minus 0. M into minus 3 into x minus x1, that is x minus 1. This is the students y equal to minus of 3x plus 3, that is 3x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. This is the first line. If you are taking the slope is minus 3, 3x plus y write down students, 3x plus y, undoubtedly that is a 3x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. Write down all of you. Now students, the another one, if m equal to, all of you taken m equals to, so students, m equal to 1 by 3, then it is y minus y1, y minus 0, instead of m is the 1 by 3 into x minus 1. This is the students 3y equal to x minus 1. Therefore, the another x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. This is the third side. If you are taking the slope m equal to 1 by 3 and if they taken the slope is minus 3, then the equation of the third side is this one. Write down all of you students. So dear students, the adjacent sides of the parallelogram are given that 2x square minus 5xy plus 3y square equal to 0, and one of the diagonal is this one, and find the vertices. My dear students, this is the diagram of the parallelogram. Now students, these are the adjacent sides. First two students, what we observe here, the adjacent sides are given that 2x square minus 5xy plus 3y square equal to 0. This equation represents the pair of lines are passing through the origin. This is the point of intersection of the origin. One of the vertex is easily identified. The point of intersection of these lines are the passing through the origin. Now students, the 2x square, those lines are 2 3 are 6. Now what is the students? 2 3 are is the 6. Therefore now this can be written as minus of 2xy minus 3xy plus 3y square equal to 0. So here the common factor is 2x, x minus y. Now students, here the common factor is minus 3y. Undoubtedly this is also x minus y. Now students, here x minus y is the common, 2x minus 3y. Now easily we can identify the x minus y equal to 0 is the first line and 2x minus 3y equal to 0 is the second line. These are taken 1, this will be 2. Now students, these are the 1 and 2 whose point of intersection of 1 and 2 is the students origin. This is, we can identify easily, first vertex A is the origin. Now students, how to find the B, C and D? Here we can observe the one of the diagonal, this is one of the diagonal which is not passing through the origin. So easily we can identify the diagonal is given that BD but not AC. Suppose if you take an AC that is passing through the origin only. Now students, the given diagonal which is not passing through the origin, would substitute 0 0 0 plus 0 plus 2. 2 is there. Definitely it is not passing through the origin. Now the students, equation of BD. The equation, dear students, the equation of the BD is given that x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. This will be taken 3. Equation of the BD is the students 3. Now we are taking 3. Now students, point of intersection of 1 and 3. Dear students, 1 is the students here x equal to y. This is x equal to y. Substituting here, this is x plus y equal to x. Definitely students, 2x plus 2 equal to 0, and this is the x equal to minus 1. Therefore students, x equal to y, therefore y is also minus 1. That is the point B is the minus 1 comma minus 1. This is the vertex B, minus 1 comma minus 1. Now students, we find the point of intersection of 2 and 3. Point of intersection of 2 and 3. This is what students, from the 2 we can easily identify. From the 2 we can written as y equal to 2x by 3. This is the y. Y is the students 3y, 2x equal to 3y. Here y is the 2x by 3. Now this is substituting here x plus, instead of y is 2x by 3 plus 2 equal to 0. This is a 3x plus 2x, 5x by 3 equal to minus 2. Now students, the value of x equal to, undoubtedly the value of x equal to minus 4 by 5. That is x equal to minus 4 by 5. Now students, the another y equal to, how to write y? The y equal to students minus 2 into 4 minus 8 by 3. This is the students, the vertex D. Undoubtedly the vertex D we can written as the vertex D equal to, what is the students vertex D? So the vertex D equal to, yes, the vertex D is the students, vertex D x coordinate is minus of 4 by 5 and the students y coordinate is the minus of 8 by 3. X coordinate is the students minus 4 by 5 and the y coordinate is the students minus of, what is the x coordinate is here? This is the students x coordinate is undoubtedly minus 4 by 5. When you are substituting 2 by 3 minus of 4 by 5, this is the students minus of 8 by undoubtedly 15. So dear students, we can observe what is the students, x is the minus 4 by 5 where y is the 2 by 2x into 3. Therefore 2 by 3 into x is the minus of 4 by 5, that is minus 8 by 15. Now students, the vertex is minus 4 by 5 minus 8 by 15. That is the vertex. Now students, here what is the students? The first here the point of intersection of 1 and 2. Here the point of intersection, these are 1 and 2 is the origin. These are passing through the origin. 1 and 3, the point of intersection of the 1 and 3 is the students 1 and 3. 1 is the y equal to x. Therefore equation 3 is the students x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. We are taking y equal to x. Therefore x plus 2, 2x plus 2 equal to 0, x equal to minus 1 and y equal to minus 1. This is the b. Now students, here the small mistake is there. Now the point of intersection of 2 and 3, that is y equal to 3y equal to 2x into 3y equal to 2x into 3 is the by 3. Now the equation 3 is the students is this one. This is x plus y. X plus y is the 2x by 3. 3 into x, this is the students 3x plus 2x, 5x. The LCM is the 3. Now students, this is 3 2s are undoubtedly minus of 6 by 5. 2 3s are is the students minus of 6 by 5 is the x coordinate. How to find the y coordinate? Dear students, y is given that 2x by 3. Y is the students 2 by 3 into the x value is the minus of 6 by 5. Now students, minus of 6 by 5. 3 1s are 3 2s are. This is 3 2s are. Now students, y is the minus of 4 by 5. Y is the students minus of 4 by 5. Now students, the point D is the must be minus of 6 by 5 and minus of 4 by 5. This is the point D. Now we find three vertices, that is 0 0, this is minus 1 1 and this is minus 6 by 5 minus 4 by 5. After that students, the midpoint of the AC, C point we are taking x comma y. Now students, the midpoint of AC equal to the midpoint of BD. How to write the students? The midpoint of AC, the midpoint of diagonals are bisect each other, then you can write midpoint of BD. The midpoint of AC is the students x by 2, x plus 0 by 2, y plus 0 by 2. Now this is the students midpoint of BD is the minus 1, yes, minus 1, minus 6 by 5 by 2, whole by 2, comma, minus 1, minus of 4 by 5 by 2. So dear students, undoubtedly here the x value equal to, here 2 cancel, x equal to minus 5 minus 6 minus 11 by 5, y equal to students 2 cancel, this is minus 5 minus 4 minus 9 by 5. The vertex C is the students minus of 11 by 5 comma minus 9 by 5. This is the vertex C, minus 11 by 5 minus of 9 by 5. Write down students, this is the vertex C. After that we find the diagonal AC. Now students, we find the diagonal AC. What is the students? Diagonal AC. Now this is the diagonal AC. Now students, A is the origin, C is the point minus of 11 by 5 minus 9 by 5. The equation of AC is the students which is passing through the origin, that is y equal to mx. Y equal to m is the students y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 minus 9 by 5 whole by minus of 11 by 5 into x. Therefore y equal to 5 cancel, 9 by 11 into x. This is we can written as the students 9x 9x equal to 11y. So students, this can be written as 9x minus 11y equal to 0. This is 9 into x, 9x minus 11y equal to 0. The equation of the diagonal which is passing through the origin only. The equation of the diagonal which is passing through the origin. Write down students. Now students, this is the parallelogram, one of the diagonal and the two pair of lines are given that which are passing through the origin, but the diagonal is not passing through the origin. We have to find the point of intersection of the pair of lines with the diagonal. We got except C, we got B and D. After then diagonals are bisect each other. Then we find the midpoint of AC equal to midpoint. Then we take midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. Then we got the value of vertex C, that is x comma y. So students, we completed the 5 theorems in the homogeneous part. In the pair of lines, the non-homogeneous part is there. The non-homogeneous equation, the non-homogeneous second degree equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus c equal to 0. This is called the students second degree non-homogeneous equation in x and y. Okay student, that is the non-homogeneous part. After that students, one more concept is there, homogenization. So homogenization means the second degree non-homogeneous equation we can transform, we can do into the homogeneous equation with the help of the line. Suppose this is the curve second degree equation, this is the straight line, these are intersect at the points A and B which are joined from the origin. The combined equation of the OA and OB, undoubtedly when the curve and the line are intersect in two distinct points, then the combined equation of OA and OB, undoubtedly it is again homogeneous equation. Only the two parts are there. The first